The North Saskatchewan River is a fantastic place to recreate. The Edmonton Police Service Marine Unit is comprised of members who patrol the river valley by boat and sea-doo and enforce the rules of law and educate river users about safe boating practices, just making sure that people are using the river in a safe and responsible manner. Last summer, my partner and I, we were about to deploy our boat, and we noticed another family that had just arrived. And it turns out that this new family had just bought this boat, and they were taking their boat out on the water for the first time. Never been on the North Saskatchewan River before. As we're talking about what they're going to be doing for the day, the question comes up, do you have your equipment? And what they had and were taking with them on the water. They didn't have a bailer. They didn't have enough life jackets for the occupants in the boat. They were missing a bunch of equipment. It was unfortunate, but their day on the water was ended, but maybe a disastrous situation was averted. Within the city of Edmonton, there's approximately 50 kilometers of river that we patrol. We do boat stops and boat checks and just making sure that they're in compliance with the different equipment that they need. Anytime you have a flowing body of water, there's going to be undercurrents. And with our bridges and different eddies that are created, it's absolutely dangerous. And that's why that safety equipment is necessary to be with you when you're on the river. We're dealing with noise infractions, liquor infractions, equipment infractions, depending on the type of boat that's on the water. Occasionally, the Edmonton Police Service Marine Unit will come across people on the water who are breaking laws, and we use the small vessel regulations and other statutes to enforce the law, to provide some sort of education and enforcement. We try to make sure that everybody who has different uses for the river are getting along and using the water in a responsible manner so that one person's use doesn't impact negatively the other person's use.
Other than that first incident, it's been a pretty good night on the water here.
Some of the partners that we work with on the North Saskatchewan River would be the Park Ranger Unit, as well as Fish and Wildlife and Fire.
We take the west side and block that off, and the fire will take the east side.
Everybody's got their different roles that they play on the river, and working together is a powerful tool because we can share information, we can work events together and coordinate efforts to just to make sure that people are safe. There are literally hundreds of people using the river that we want to make sure are safe when they're out there having their fun. We are the Edmonton Police Service Marine Unit, and this is who we are.